Good morning, I'm Bryce Chapman, founder of 5am Wake Up Call, and I help busy people in a very busy world find the time each day to work on their magnificent obsession, on their dreams. A lot of us are very lost. We've forgotten why we're here, we've forgotten those dreams, we're too busy. Well, now you've got the opportunity to grab a block of time every morning and work on those dreams. Work on your magnificent obsession. But it takes a strategy. Okay, I don't want you to start this and fail. So learn the strategy of the 5am Wake Up Call and make sure the other foundations in your life push you towards success. They don't drag you down. So I just want to answer one question while I've got you here. And by the way, I'm taking a couple of days out up at our farm or ranch, 2.5 hours north of Sydney, to feed the cattle and to recharge my batteries. Now, why a 5am wake up call, people ask me? Well, 5 o'clock in the morning is very, very effective because it puts you first in the day. Okay, quite often we get these dreams or we get inspiration or motivation and we try and include that into our regular day and it gets overwhelmed. The rest of the busyness takes over, and before too long, after a few days or a week or two or a month or two, that motivation's worn off or those dreams have been left behind. But if you bring it to the very beginning of the day, you have no excuses. Nothing's going to take over. Okay, even if it's just for half an hour or an hour, okay, those half an hour are very productive. They're called super productive hours. They're worth 2 or 3 or 4 or more times a normal hour in the day. I can do 2 or 3 hours in the morning and I reckon it's worth the whole day if I'd just done a normal day in the office with the interruptions, the phone, the people dropping in and stealing my time. At 5 o'clock in the morning, no one steals your time. Even if it's just for half an hour, as I said, or 1 hour. You have that to yourself. You can focus on working towards your dream with no distractions, no one else to bother you. It's powerful, and that focus is important because that sparks neuroplasticity. You physically change your mind, change your brain, change who you are towards what you're focusing on. So 5 o'clock in the morning is extremely important. It puts you first. And aren't you worth it? I reckon you are. I know I am. You know, I've had a lot of years where I didn't put myself first. I put work first. I put my staff first. I even put my kids first. But there comes a time where you've got to look after yourself. Otherwise we run out of time. Okay? Those dreams get left behind and it can be too late at some stage. So you've got to pull it forward. Pull it towards the beginning of the day and start acting now. If you don't, that someday never arrives. Okay, so 5am is very, very important. That early couple of hours of the day are super productive. So, look, give it a go. I'll tell you what, I've got a whole lot of strategies and tips and some theories, philosophies at 5amwakeupcall.com. Head over there, read it, check it out. I've even got some free coaching. If you want to jump on there and ask me some questions, get on to it. Ask me questions. I'll return your question as soon as I can, depending just on whether I'm up here at the farm or back in Narrabeen in the office. So go to www.5amwakeupcall.com. Check it out. There's also an MP3 there. Download it, listen to it. Okay, it's got some great tips as well. All this stuff's free, okay? If you want to go ahead and do some coaching at a later time, that's completely up to you. But I can get you kick-started for nothing, straight away. You can start tomorrow morning by setting your alarm clock and listening to a few of my tips and strategies to make sure that your new habit is going to be strong and can last, okay? So that you can start working towards your dream and your magnificent obsession. Okay, so look, I'm going to get back to my day up here at the ranch, feed the rest of these cattle, but for you, maybe just go over now and check out the website at www.5amwakeupcall.com. Check it out, and if you want to ask me a question, get on there and go ahead and ask. Anyway, This is Bryce Chapman again. I'm the founder of 5 a.m. Wake Up Call. And just remember, this has been your 5 a.m. Wake Up Call. Anyway, you have a good day.